Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Shawnee and we are Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today we'll be participating in the Dollar Tree stickers, stencils, and transfers challenge. It's hosted by my friends Emily of Farm Charm Chic, Missy of Crafty Cove, Amanda of 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and also my friend Shannon of Shannon's DIYs is co-hosting this challenge. I am so excited, guys. The Dollar Tree has really stepped it up on their sticker stencils and transfers. And we're going to, first of all, this is a 10-inch round I purchased at Hobby Lobby. And the first thing we're going to do is use some Waverley white chalk paint. We'll be using some of the Dollar Tree Craftwise chalkboard paint. Guys, this is my favorite black paint. I love it. We're going to be using some of the Maui sand by Folk Art. And also, I may use some of this new sandstone color by Waverley, and we're going to see how that covers. But first of all, we want to take some of our Waverley white chalk paint, and using this 10-inch round that I purchased at Hobby Lobby, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover this entire surface with the Waverley white chalk paint. This is a nice fresh jar of the paint, and it's just covering so nice and smooth. You can also use a sponge brush on this if you'd like. I just prefer to use my bristle brushes on these. And we want to let this dry completely, and we're going to come back and we're going to add a few beads. Okay, we're going to be using some of the Starburst stickers that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put a few around here, just like so, just about 1/8 of an inch down from the lip of the round, just like so. And guys, I want to do an odd number on these, okay? I don't want them to be even, so I want to do like 5 possibly on this. I like that number on these. Okay, just make sure if it's that 1/8 of an inch from the lip at the top, guys, you're going to have these pretty even. So, see, that's bad on my part. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to repeat the same thing at the bottom of our piece. Sides, we're going to be taking a whole piece like this. We put it right in the center like so, about 1/8 of an inch again, point it straight across. We're going to do this on the other side as well. Then we're going to be taking 2 of the single beads and putting just like so, just to form that flower, just like that. Another one right here. These do not have to be perfect. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put just the dots right between each petal of our piece. There we go. I think that is so beautiful, so pretty. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our Waverley chalk paint out again, and we're going to go over our beads with our brush. Just like so. We're going to paint right over our beads. Just like so. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get these painted and we'll be right back. So I keep looking at this, guys, and I'm just saying it's missing something. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these little blue dots that we purchased at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put 3 in between each piece. It's like a little separation here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put 3 of these dots. Then I'm going to go ahead and paint those as well. This might be a little too much. I'm going to use a nice small brush for this. I might even, hopefully it's not too much. I might have to very tediously do these. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go over these. I'm going to go over it twice in the brushed metal, in the silver, just our dots. We'll be right back. We have our little silver painted on our little beads. What we're going to do is I'm going to take, and I extremely, extremely lightly am going to dry brush some of the Maui sand just on top of our raised beads. Very, very lightly across, just to give it a little bit of age. I'm almost afraid. Okay, just like that. Just give it a little bit of age, a little bit of raised look, so it doesn't look so freshly painted on here. Just like so. Perfect. All right, just like that. Okay, even a little more over here. All right, and I think that's wonderful. Looks awesome. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and I have this metal welcome sign that I purchased at the Dollar Tree, actually in the Thanksgiving pack with thankful and I believe grateful. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to turn this over like so. Like that. I'm going to add some E6000 to this, just a little bit. I'll have everything listed in my description box below. I have this key on my E6000 that I use very frequently. It works fantastically. I'm going to let this dry for about 24 hours because I want to make sure that it has a very good grip and doesn't fall off of my piece. Okay, a little bit of E6000. Now we're just going to use this hot glue just to place it on our piece today. Okay. We don't want them to mix, and this hot glue is going to set fast because of the fact that it's on cold metal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead just like this. Now, I practiced this a little bit earlier because this is only going to set a certain way. Then we're going to take those glue strings off. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one of these beautiful rose stickers that I purchased at the Dollar Tree on our piece. I just think these are absolutely beautiful and it matches very well. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So that's going to be our center because our welcome sign is sitting kitty corner. Okay, so I'm going to bring this right down. I still have all these glue sticks on here, guys. Okay, I'm going to bring this straight like this. I'm going to put it straight in front of my face. Then I'm going to take this rose right here. I think this is so pretty. Right here. Absolutely beautiful. I think this is so pretty, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the hanger to the back, and I'm going to gift this to my friend. I think this turned out so pretty. Okay, everyone, and on to DIY number 2. DIY number 2, we're going to go very classic here. This is some 4x4 blocks. My husband just cut me 5 minutes ago. So what we're going to do is I have this celery chalk paint by Waverley. Guys, I love this color. It's so, so pretty. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint each of the blocks, and I'm going to let them dry individually, after each coat. May take 2 coats, may just take 1. So don't forget to go check out the playlist. Check out Emily, Missy, Amanda, and Shannon's channels. Guys, they're so talented. They're just precious. Okay. And I will have each of their channel links in my description box below, as well as a link to the awesome playlist. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get our blocks all painted up here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 2 coats on these, and we're going to draw in between each coat. We have our chalk paint down in the color Celery, and what I want to do now is I'm going to put our blocks together, just like so. I want to make sure these are a little bit dry though. Okay, there we go. We're going to put these blocks together just like so. Okay, just like that. Now, I'm going to take our Farm Fresh stencil that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to set it right in the center. Center it as good as possible. There we go, just like this. And everything I'm going to cover in the sandstone color. Here we go. I'm just going to dip my brush down here like so. I'm going to really, really pack this off. Okay, here we go. Just pulling up as I'm patting. Just pulling right up on that stencil. We want it light. We do not want this heavy. Straight up on it. All right. Let's see. Moment of truth. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just the way I wanted it. I'm going to make sure this is dry. And I want to come back and we're going to go in with our lettering for this. After we put some stickers on it. Brush sign, what we're going to do is I have these stickers from the Dollar Tree, these olive stickers that I am just cuckoo over. I just love these. They're so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and go like this. We have cows, we have olives, it's so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and put this one up here, like so. Just like this, like so. And then, let's go ahead and put another branch over here, like so, just like this. Okay, yeah, that's beautiful. Perfect. All right, I really, really like that. Okay, now what we're going to do is I have this stencil from the Dollar Tree, this home. It's good to be home, but we're just going to use the home. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. We're going to use our H, O, M, and E. So I'm putting the H right in the center. Center it as much as possible right there. Okay, I'm going to take my chalkboard paint, Craftwise, from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to stencil it on my first board. And here we go. Again, this is the Chalkwise. It's the chalk paint from the Dollar Tree. I have to not get it in the area of the heart. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Perfect. That's really, really good. And we're going to finish this up. Now what we're going to be doing is I have this ribbon that we purchased at the Dollar Tree. Okay, we're going to simply go around the two sides and the top, starting with our H. Okay, now I want to make sure that this is nice and crisp cut. I'm going to cut right across, nice, boom, just like that. Nice clean edge on that. Now I'm going to put a couple of dots, just a couple dots of the wood glue. Okay, this is for our permanent hold. We're going to do a couple dots of hot glue, kind of smear it a little bit there. If you want your finger protectors and or your spatula for this, that's awesome. Just like that. Again, just on the sides and the top. So that was one side. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to run it on the top. Little dots. A little bit of hot glue. You do not want to mix the two because the chemical reaction will not allow it to adhere to the piece. Okay, just like that. And we're going to do it again on this side. Okay, friends, and you want to do this on all 4 blocks. Again, both sides and the top, not the bottom of your block. Okay, just like that. Nice and tight, too. Pull it nice and tight. Just like that. This is what it's going to look like. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut this nice and flush with the bottom. Maybe. There we go. Just like that. That's what it's going to look like. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other 3 blocks, and we're going to come back. We're going to put the bar on this, and we're going to finish this project right up. And I'm literally just taking my hot glue, going across. I'm going to come back and I'm going to reinforce these, and I'm going to show you guys that too. We're just going to put some rivets back here, just like this. And you can come back with a fabric glue. You can come back with your wood glue again. I'm simply doing this to keep these together, and this is adorable. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish up. We'll be right back. I have these tacks. I purchased them at the Dollar Tree. Guys, these are going in absolutely fantastic. This gives it that clean, finished look, and I just love it. There, I'll be right back. There we have it. Now let's set this up. I absolutely adore this, guys. I think this is so stinking cute. You can do it like this. It's versatile, too. Check out Emily of Farm Charm Chic, Missy of Crafty Cove, Amanda of 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and also Shannon of Shannon's DIYs. And if you like what you've seen today, go ahead and give me a great big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell next to your subscription, and you'll be notified each time I upload new video. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook at Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. I absolutely love the way these projects turned out today. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a blessed day. Bye.